In 2014, flash storage is one of the hottest topics in enterprise IT and will remain so for many years to come. According to the latest IDC forecast, all flash storage worldwide will grow at a compound annual growth rate of 58% from 2012 through 2016. In this video, we will compare traditional server storage to next-gen flash storage systems and how flash-based systems bring increased value to businesses, taking advantage of the continuing evolution in IT. Let's look at the evolution of IT, where it is going, and why. IT measures itself in two ways today, through IT process automation and IT-created business value. IT process automation is important for efficiency, lower costs, and process scalability. And all companies want to create new business value and revenue opportunities in IT. Together, these are driving technology innovation and the evolution of IT. We have successfully transitioned from a physical server world to a virtual server world, and now we are using virtualization technologies along with new SaaS systems to move to the cloud where on-demand computing is available to everyone. And at the same time, we have new application segments like mobility and data analytics driving new use cases from both repurposed and new data sources. At the center of this increased utility of IT is IOPS. More transactions demand more IOPS, and with the technologies like Flash, the IOP demand is being met while driving the per IOP cost down dramatically. Now that we understand the global pressures on IT, let's look at how traditional disk storage has performed. As we know from Moore's Law, the density of transistors doubles every 12 to 24 months, allowing CPU IOPS to increase as well. At the same time, all forms of memory technologies are driving to higher and higher densities, increasing capacity and performance. These have allowed servers to meet the growing performance needs of virtualization VDI in the cloud at acceptable price points. However, while disk storage capacities have been growing, spindle rotational speeds have not been increasing. The result is per drive IOP and bandwidth has generally remained the same for several years now, with no significant increase in performance expected. So while CPU performance has been growing and meeting the needs of virtualization and cloud adoption, disk systems are unable to scale effectively, resulting in either slowing down servers with faster processors but not enough storage IOPS, or causing customers to suffer the added cost of purchasing more disk storage to meet their servers' needs. Together, these can dramatically increase your costs to uncompetitive levels. In both cases, the market responded with flash-based solutions that can deliver increased IOPS in the right size package at even lower costs per IOP. Today, no matter where you are on the application adoption curve, storage using flash is no longer the bottleneck to meeting cost and performance goals of enterprise IT. Adoption of flash storage within enterprise IT and cloud providers is growing at a fast rate. Through 2016, the capacity of enterprise flash systems will double year over year, while the cost of these systems is growing at half that rate. So as the cost per IOP falls, the TCO will fall as well, helping organizations manage costs over time. It is important to make sure flash storage can meet enterprise Tier 1 requirements. The systems need to have high IOPS, low latency, and linear performance across all capacity levels. The system architecture needs to take advantage of not having mechanical devices like hard drives. These changes can range from packaging to controller and cache design. Enterprise systems need to be able to be deployed quickly, have easy configuration setup routines, and support the flexibility necessary to match your system needs. Today, all storage systems must deliver both HA and DR services to match enterprise SLAs. Flash systems actually can provide better RTO and RPO in many situations than traditional storage. A lot of people don't realize that since flash products do not have moving parts, they consume less power than disk storage. Less power means less heat, and less heat means lower cooling costs. Most flash systems use SSDs in normal disk packages, and some systems have the higher densities enabled by using native flash packaging. These systems are denser than disk systems, lowering rack costs in data centers. When you total up all these features and understand the performance that can be delivered, Flash becomes an affordable Tier 1 solution with great economies of scale and lower operating costs, which help deliver a lower IOP TCO, a complete Tier 1 enterprise solution. Sino Bridges Research and Consulting recently conducted a survey of 503 IT CIOs. This included both enterprise and SME organizations. 15.3% of the respondents were happy with their storage capacity and performance. 50.9% said they have unused storage, some with over 30%, but they all needed additional performance. 18.3% had enough performance but not enough storage, and 11.9% need both additional capacity and performance. And interestingly, only 3.6% had storage issues more important than capacity and performance. The significance of the data is that over 62.8% of the respondents have traditional storage systems that do not meet the level of performance their servers need. In addition, during these interviews, many CIOs indicated the need to improve storage performance quickly, so IT can create new application systems on demand. With these new systems, IT is responsible for adding new business value to their organizations. We asked the same group of CIOs what benefits their organization would expect from flash storage solutions. 27.8% of the organizations said they are turning to flash to improve IOPS to meet mission-critical workloads. This was the number one desired benefit from flash storage. Second was lower latency. 24.1% of the enterprise organizations will buy flash to lower latency. Lowering latency is another way to increase performance. 15.1% are looking to use flash to increase the number of VMs running in a server. This can only be done with more storage IOPS. We should remember that IOPS and latency have their greatest impact on user productivity, service level quality, and system response times. And increasing VM density is the quickest way to measure your virtualization ROI. In addition, 10.3% of the CIOs are looking for flash to help satisfy their big data analytics needs, like OLAP and OLTP, and 9.5% want to eliminate their VDI bottlenecks. And last but never to be forgotten, 8.5% want to use flash storage to avoid data hotspots in their storage systems. Every one of these issues is related to performance, and these CIOs knew already that flash storage can bring significant increases in performance. Once you decide you are going to add flash storage to your server infrastructure, the next step is analyzing your specific selection criteria. When we asked our CIOs what was important to them, they all agreed the most important item was the operating cost model for flash storage. This is a balance of performance, utilization, service and support, and operating costs. It has to take into account many items, including system lifetime expectations. The group understands well that flash system costs and utilization rates, when combined, can be a good indicator of overall economics. Increasing capacity utilization of the existing servers and systems has the largest impact on incremental flash spending. Next is the ability for flash systems to integrate with existing disk systems so customers can use tiered storage to control lifecycle costs. Many manage their data in pools: hot, cold, active, inactive. People use different terms, but they need to match the value of their data to the cost of their storage. And thirdly, these CIOs want to make sure the flash systems will meet all the uptime and recovery requirements maintained within their operations. All Tier 1 systems have the same requirements, whether they be flash or disk. While these are the top three, the next 5 selection criteria ranked almost as high. They include in order flexibility to meet any data center configuration need, manageability so manpower costs can be reduced, and leveraging the right flash technology to the right use case. The last 2 items are automated tiering between flash and disk systems, and understanding the ability to compress, dedupe, and provide thin provisioning, all items that will lower system costs. It is obvious organizations are choosing flash technology to improve business processing capacity and application performance, and applying many of the same criteria they did when purchasing disk systems. Most organizations will purchase flash systems and scale their capacity over time, as they both integrate flash with their existing applications and grow their application base. Most will start with only several terabytes, but over the first 3 years, the users expect to grow their system capacity significantly. In the enterprise space, many will start with 10 terabytes or more and scale from there. So the ability for a system to scale easily and economically is important. And considering the massive growth many companies are experiencing, flash storage sales will keep going up over the next 3 to 5 years. Let's look at how an actual customer is using flash storage to improve their operations. Lattice is a Canadian cloud services company. They manage both public and private clouds for many different customers. Lattice is growing fast and decided they needed a next-gen flash storage system to meet their growing needs. Of most importance to them was supporting their unique multi-tenant environment, scaling performance and capacity to meet growing needs, meeting guaranteed SLAs, agility to meet any configuration or setup needs, the ability to provision new customers in days, not weeks, and an ease of management by using the same tools across their entire operation. After evaluating primary storage vendors, Lattice chose the 3PAR StoreServe 7450 all-flash array. They ran the 3PAR StoreServe 7450 through a competitive bake-off and found it definitely leads the pack in performance and workload management. Due to the 3PAR StoreServe's leading-edge technology, they can stand up a new customer in hours while guaranteeing performance in a full multi-tenant environment. This adds up to an 80-hour labor savings on each new customer. The 3PAR priority optimization software allows Lattices to take full control of performance by specifying minimum and maximum performance limits for each customer. And if these goals are not met, the system automatically adjusts the SLAs of lower priority applications and workloads. Meeting these objectives allows Lattices many operational benefits: the ability to offer competitive services at competitive rates, the ability to scale their operations to meet any need, lower operating costs and lower manpower requirements, complete data security protecting their customer assets, and an overall efficiency of operations. All these features and more add up to a competitive advantage for Lattices enabled by HP 3PAR StoreServe solutions. Everybody wants to think their solution is future-proof, and the 3PAR StoreServe is. Worried about business expansion and growth? The HP 3PAR StoreServe is available from 2 controllers to 8 for performance and from several terabytes to 3.2 petabytes for capacity. So let's quickly list a few of the specific features of the 3PAR StoreServe 7450 Lattices selected. You can get sub-millisecond response time for your critical applications, and you can consolidate numerous applications without compromising on performance. You can scale non-disruptively from 2 nodes to 4 nodes, adding performance and capacity when needed. You get lower data center power consumption and space requirements. And you get a full set of Tier 1 disaster-tolerant capabilities with 0 RPO remote replication and VMSC-certified Metro Cluster support for campus environments. You get industry-leading thin provisioning technologies, including silicon-based inline deduplication with thin clones for server virtualization environments. And with the 3PAR Get Thin guarantee, you can cut your storage requirements up to 50%. And it has a wear gauge for flash media to monitor usage and help plan upgrades. And HP 3PAR Smart Start and Rapid Provisioning get you up and running in just minutes with the same proven management console found in all HP 3PAR products. And you cannot forget that you get both file and block services from one box. This is definitely a product that can meet all your needs for a long time to come. Here's a graph that shows performance and latency on the Lattices system. You can see how flat the blue line is, meaning the latency does not change significantly over different IOP loads. This is why Lattice can give their customers performance guarantees, and they will see up to 900,000 IOPS with less than 0.7 millisecond latency per system. You can also automatically load balance across multiple systems to reduce hotspots and other unplanned challenges. The 3-par store-serve architecture stripes data system-wide across all system resources, controllers, ports, cache, and flash drives to automatically maintain system stability. This performance and system stability is exactly what Lattice required. Two other key factors for Lattice were flash utilization versus cost and the expected system lifetime and media warranty. The 3-par store-serve 7450 has inline deduplication. This allows Lattice to service more customers with less storage. This feature does not impact performance because it is ASIC-based, and this process can leverage up to 460 terabytes of express indexing in raw space. For customers with many VMs like Lattice's, all the VMs from similar systems can be deduped against each other. Only the unique data is stored in each VM. These are called thin clones. The HP 3-par store-serve can automatically create and manage thin clones of your VMs with no performance penalty and using a fraction of the space normally required. This is one of the reasons Lattice was able to move to all-flash arrays and still save money. And with both system-wide sparing and advanced sparing technologies, the system lifetime is extended and the need for replacement media greatly reduced. 3-par store-serve all-flash arrays come with a standard 5-year media warranty to protect your flash storage investment. Let's recap how Lattice uses all-flash technologies and architectures from HP to gain a competitive advantage. It can respond quicker to customer needs with better flexibility, provisioning, and management tools. They can maintain the highest guaranteed performance with less hardware than their competitors. Their offerings are stable and resilient, giving them confidence to compete in their marketplace against anyone. And they can move data between systems, whether for scalability, agility, or continuity, with ease of automation. All these mean flexibility to do what they must to meet customer needs with a competitive ratio of performance to cost. Business value and growth accelerated by HP's 3-par store-serve all-flash systems, giving Lattice the competitive advantage. From everything in this video, you can see why all-flash storage demand is growing and will remain the best Tier 1 solution for the next generation for many years to come. You need to make sure you get the best product possible. This means you need a great product with an architecture to match. An architecture that accelerates your performance and extends endurance. An architecture that can economically meet your needs. As all-flash storage moves into mainstream business-critical applications, data mobility and federated solutions will be critical to assure business continuity. You must know how to manage through planned downtime for upgrades and maintenance, as well as unplanned downtime from system failure or human mistakes. In addition to performance, flexibility, and capacity utilization, don't forget that operations and management costs are also critical factors when evaluating all-flash storage. IT process automation should come from every system you buy. Flexibility and ease of deployment and integration with existing disk systems is super important, as well as unified management tools. These all have direct impact to long-term costs of every storage system. Advanced and efficient all-flash storage can become a new technology engine and drive new business value, allowing your businesses to break through traditional